earlier on today, so that could be one of the to be banned out as well. Of course, there's not really a solid stun yet up on Zenith. They have an entangle, but that's it. As disables. And Nyx Assassin on the side of First Departure is probably the master of disables with that impale. Massive range. And it's actually, this is surprising to see the Shadow Fiend being banned out. Of course, it's a great hero to have because of that minus armor. That aura is just annoying. But it's not a hero that I was expecting to see First Departure pick up. But hey, I'm not a player, so I'm not doing this, not on the other side of the board for a reason, right? Rubik is gonna be a pickup, ban out rather. Luna. I mean, it's very simple. One bans out carries, the other bans out support. The First Departure, last chance. Shadow Demon. If they're gonna be picking up a Phantom Lancer, and they're not gonna be picking up a Shadow Demon for themselves, then they need to ban out the Shadow Demon. It's gonna be an Enchantress instead. Of course, they're still an Enigma, if they want to have it. At the same time, First Departure could be picking up that Enigma as well, because Mixed Assassin can be a solo support together with whichever carry comes. And then having a hero in the jungle, having that Enigma, Black Hole. Of course, the Magnus is great to have with a mini vacuum. Black Hole to be casted after that. There are still the Phantom Lancer being banned out.
Radiant team pick.
I was waiting for that one. Or maybe First Departure wants to go for something like a Jakiro to follow up on with that reverse polarity. Have that Macropyre and Ice Path ready for that. And again, it's a great combination also with the Nyx Assassin. Same thing goes for Leshrac, by the way. Leshrac's son can follow up on Magnus' reverse polarity and as well as on the Impale from the Nyx Assassin.
10 seconds remaining.
And there's still the Enigma.
Zenith's turn to pick.
Now Zenith's turn. Now, if they want to go for a jungle hero, they can, but it's not going to be an orthodox jungle hero. In theory, of course, Lone Druid and Lifestealer can be running in that jungle, but it's not something ideal. Of course, also, by the way, since today is actually the first time that I am casting the GosuCup, well, it has been running for 2 days. Also, some love given to the other casters that are casting this right now as well. There are actually 3 different English casts, I believe, for this game. So if you want to check those out, go to gosugamers.net/Dota2. And on the front page, you'll see the list of all the streams. If you'd rather watch it elsewhere, that is possible. Unfortunately, this game is not available inside the game client. And Leshrac will still be picked up, but it's gonna be by Zenith.
Radiant team pick.
Still Leshrac Lifestealer, as we saw earlier today as well. And it's the only stun they have so far. I mean, Entangle, yeah. But you have to get lucky to get that. The question is, are you gonna get lucky? And there's the Morphling. That is a hero that we haven't seen in a very long time. And to be fair, I haven't seen him in ages. Now I do know he was picked up fairly recently, and in a European game. I can't remember really which one it was though. And I do realize that I do believe it didn't work out for them. For the Morphling, that is. Oh, there's your stun, Lion. So that will be the stun that Leshrac can follow up his stun on, and that will be a Finger of Death, which later in the game will have a cooldown of 40 seconds rather. 40 seconds. So let's see how we're gonna see Team Leshrac Lion roam around, if they're gonna roam around. Personally, I would like to see that, as Lifestealer is probably gonna be up against the solo laning Magnus. He should be able to do that quite securely. Lone Druid should be quite safe also against his Morphling Nyx Assassin dual lane. So Leshrac and Lion could be roaming around and try to get kills up on, well, maybe Enigma, maybe Nyx Assassin. Just, they could go everywhere, to be fair. With a double stun, with the Hex. Get some levels in the jungle, roam around. I think that's solid.
5 seconds
We're
remaining.
waiting for everybody to pick up their heroes so we can jump ourselves inside the actual game. There it is.
Radiant structures
Already
are
switched overlays,
fortified.
and we have a pause because pauses are cool. We have got Zenith. Now I have to say, as you might know, there has been a slight change in roster. Zenith's official roster only has 4 members, with the one that is not there, also the one that hasn't picked up his hero just yet. It is his in-game name is Awesome, but his actual name is Chibi, so he's gonna be playing that Lifestealer. It's gonna be Fried Butterflies, which is Ice Ice Ice, playing the Lone Druid for the second time that we see him today. XY will be on the Lion. It will be X Freedom playing the Leshrac, and it will be Yamate playing the Beastmaster, who's gonna be playing under the tag of NWP. I don't know where that stands for, but it's cool anyways. Someone come up with a good solution of what that's cast for. Stands for. It's cool. Anyways, this is the full lineup from Zenith, with the other last one not the official lineup, but he has been joining the entire day anyway, and who knows, maybe we're gonna see an announcement soon, right? Anyways, let's take a look at the Radiant side. Our first departures preparing for battle. We have got Lobby playing the Enigma, Templar Assassin played by a name that I cannot pronounce, though we have seen him of course before today as well, as he has a very strong name with an exclamation mark there. We've got Miracle playing the Morphling. It will be Game is Tough playing the Magnus. And it will be Mean on the Nyx Assassin as a support, as we are seeing indeed that Awesome has picked up his hero. So Chibi is awesome. See what I did there? See what I did there? Boom. It's funny, I know. No, it's not. Okay, I know. Damn it. Caught me on that one. Anyway. Awesome needs to settle some issues. Earlier today we had someone that actually had to help his mother before continuing on. Was funny. It was. But for now, it is gonna be. Oh yeah, for Lily Ascastanis as well. Previous game that we had with Zenith, she did the same thing, just shouting out everything who's who. Yamate being the Beastmaster for the spectators, of course. But there are actually no spectators in this game. As I said, unfortunately, Dota TV is not open for this match. So let's see who's going where, though I think we kind of know who's going where, unless Ice 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 is going to go towards a different lane. Yeah. Looks like we're going to see something different from last game that we saw with this lineup for Zenith, or with this kind of lineup for Zenith. It is going to be Yamate mid. I mean, that's no surprise, really. It will be, it will be, Fried Butterflies, Ice Ice Ice. Gonna be going towards the top lane, with the bottom lane being a trial lane, aggressive trial lane all of a sudden, with a Lion, and a Leshrac, and a Lifestealer. I like it. I like it a lot, especially since they know they're up against a Morphling and a Templar, a Nyx Assassin. So normally Morphling hasn't really been picked up that much. He is gonna be having a tough time against an aggressive trial lane, because he needs that time to farm still.
30 seconds to battle.
And it's gonna be only a dual lane, because Enigma is gonna be going to the jungle. Enigma is gonna be, or is he? Yeah, he's gonna deny a creep and then probably going into the jungle. Yeah, he is. With Magnus gonna be on the top lane against the Spirit Bear, and Ice Ice Ice, the master of the bear. Should be just fine, as Magnus is not having any wards. He's not gonna be placing any wards top either. There's only a ward for the Radiant on the bottom lane. At the rune spot where Chibi is already waiting, seeing if he's gonna get lucky. Yeah, he is. So that's Illusion Rune. Gonna go to Freedom. Mostly because that's easier to harass with. Ranged heroes. And for people that haven't realized just yet, these games today are the games of the pings. Because we had a lot of pings today. Exclamation marks all over the map. As we're gonna see the Leshrac just making sure that there's not gonna be any creeps spawning. Just like XY does. Might actually be placing a ward somewhere, or do they even have one? Yeah, Leshrac still has one. But there it is then. Aggression is the name of the game on the bottom lane. Oh my god, that were all rhymes! Oh, is this starting things off? But is there anything more? XY not in range to do anything else? I mean, the thing about Lion is great, but he needs to kind of have that level 2 stun before he can do anything. We do have Miracle getting res big time though. Has to be careful. We're down to half HP. Eating tangles as he goes. Nyx Assassin can't really do anything. The reason he's sitting here is defensively. If someone goes on his carry, he will impale and will hope to give his carry a chance to get away. Of course, Lifestealer will not care about the impale as soon as he has rage, but for now, this is defensive. Scouts out, there's a lion walking around there. Lion did see him also though, so just fine. Gonna create some vision perhaps with the trees being cut down. As a Morphling is already through his first set of tangos. And I want to sit around and watch this bottom lane, but we're also gonna check out the other lanes of course, as we do have the Brewmaster Yamate being quite harassed here by the Templar Assassin. 6 for 1 so far, with the Yamate being 5 for 4. So fairly even on last hits, though the knives are fairly in favor of Yamate, of course. In the meantime, on the top lane, both of these should not die. With 3 for 3 on the Lone Druid, with Magnus being 3 for 0. Again, very even. And I say should not die, but if there is someone who's gonna die, it's gonna be because of an entangle. And it's gonna be the Magnus that will drop. Skewer, of course, is still gonna be there, but that is gonna be the name of the game. I say that too much, I know. Haste rune up on Freedom, another rune for him. Second rune of the game. Let's see if we can find something. There is a counter word, of course. There's no more vision of the map. For the Radiant side, they have still got one ward somewhere, I believe. Unless that other one got countered already. Perhaps. But this is a Morphling farming completely blind. And that is painful. There's still the ward. Next Assassin still has it in his inventory. A miracle, not going to be getting any experience, any last hits either. He's 7 for 1 with Awesome being 15 for 5, so the difference is already definitely noticeable as this bear not able to get entangles just yet, but when he does, I mean, he's getting the freedom to attack quite a bit, and he's already got an Orb of Venom also to be even more annoying, as if it wasn't annoying already. This aggressive Triland, I mean, I say it every game, but I will say it again. If you have an aggressive Triland, I mean, that's all fine and fun and everything like that, but... Oh, hello. Nice, they'll both be fine. No mana up on the TA for a meld. Brewmaster has his bottle coming towards him soon. I hope he has gold for it, but he needs to send it soon. But yeah, the thing about an aggressive Triland is that you have to be aggressive. I know, right? Obvious is obvious, but if you don't, you're gonna be giving your opponents a bit of experience and gold that they shouldn't have. You're gonna be giving your own supports less experience and gold, because they can't really pull like normal supports would be on the safe lane, for example, and it's gonna be hurting later on. Because I feel like I'm repeating myself in other games. Ooh, wait a second. That's a nice impale, but Nyx Assassin has to be careful. And impale hits also on the Morphling. Malefice up on the Leshrac in trouble right here. The Weep Form through, and Freedom will be the first one to drop. Nyx Assassin getting the first blood. Now X-Spy on the way out together with his carry. Radiant's
bottom tower
as Amin picks up the first blood. So nice amount of gold going the way of a support, which is really nice at the start of the game, because he can just upgrade the courier straight away. He can get himself some boots, be a lot less squishy, and mean so much more in the entire game from now on, at least on the bottom lane for now, than he normally would. And there's indeed a bottle up on the Brewmaster, who's going to be landing some harassment. This could actually be turning into a kill. No mana for refraction. Pops bottle charge. There's a refraction just in time. Brewmaster going to be taking some harassment from the tower. Only has one bottle charge left and is now going to be chased down by the Templar Assassin. No trap just yet though. But maybe just right clicks is going to be doing the job. That miss actually made sure that she couldn't chase it anymore, because that bottle charge went all the way through. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, more harassment going on. Another impale going through. Hits on Awesome. Miracle though, morphing into strength, or has morphed into strength, and will be popping the salve as he drops his bracers of strength to getting some more HP there, because he picks it up and he gets that HP back. As we do have the Lone Druid still on the top lane. No kill though going the way of Ice, but the harassment apparently was enough for Game is Tough to be backing off there. Did I introduce everybody on the Radiant side? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. I did introduce everybody during the pause. I was confused there for a second. Happens after 8 hours casting. Templar Assassin, 21 for 9. Still a battle going on. We do have the level 6s up though. Or at least almost. Level 6 already up on the Brewmaster, but he doesn't have any mana, nor does he have his bottle. Courier still bringing it towards him. 16 for 11 up on him, so it's going to be slightly in favor of the TA there. Or at least gold-wise. Experience-wise, apparently not the case. Though level 6 now also up on the TA. In the meantime, top lane, it's Ice on 24 for 12, 10 for 0 for the Magnus, so he's getting a bit much harassed, too much. Wow, English is hard. But entangles will be doing that job. I mean, if he's gonna be getting an entangle, okay, happens. If he's gonna be getting 2, that is probably a kill going the way of Ice Ice Ice, and he can't really risk that. With the haste rune though, this Templar Assassin might be going for some action, but again, no bottle, because the Crow has the bottle. Here comes Lobby though, he has also got a black hole, but no soaring. Soaring, yeah, I was gonna say, gave him enough mana. Brewmaster cannot split, no mana regardless. Courier's gonna come in too late, unless, no, Impale from the side. And that is Nyx getting a second kill of the game, coming in to kill steal. Well, no, that's not true, but you know, he gets a kill. He was there, gets an assist as in last hit, and gets more gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Nyx is also one of those supports that can mean a lot late game as well. If he gets level 6 fast, this Lion is not gonna be having a good time. Lion is considered one of the more squishy heroes at level 1, combined with the Crystal Maiden, but he is very squishy. And Nyx Assassin is just one of those heroes, like with his Vendetta. It's not something you want to run into at night if you're a Lion. Even though Lion is, of course, not very mother's prettiest, his face won't scare off a bug, so... I don't know, that made no sense, but, you know, like I said, that happens when you cast for a long time. You start to make no sense anymore. Started to mess up things. Lion coming in towards the top lane, needs to get that experience up. Need to get that level, need to get that gold, need to get bracers. That's what he needs. Templar Assassin has got her face boots now, and at least we'll have it as soon as the courier brings it to her. As there's a more mischance being done to her. Full mana HP, Brewmaster again, not going to be the easiest target for her. But then again, if she's going to get help again from her teammates, it should be a kill. Although this time there will be a split if they go again fairly soon after that. But yeah, that was also, by the way, Lobby just so getting the first black hole off. And I do like that. I do like Enigma that just make sure that as soon as Enigma has his black hole up, he wants to go for kills. And I like that it's the same thing as for the Magnus. I'm hoping that as soon as he gets level 6, he will do exactly the same. Just not be too scared to, you know, use his reverse polarity only at the best of best times. It's just to get kills. Worth it. Done. He is level 5 though. He is coming towards that level 6. Full HP on mana. Has got boots. But we'll soon be level 6, might then try to roam around a bit. At the same time, of course, the same thing goes. I mean, they're shutting down the Brewmaster slightly with that kill. Slightly. Pointing out again. Slightly. But at the same time, there's a Lone Druid and a Lifestealer farming. And they're doing pretty okay for themselves. Like, if we look at net worth, the Lone Druid and the Nyx Assassin are actually highest on there. So the only lane that's kind of won by first departure is the mid lane. Although, wait a second, I don't think that's gonna be true anymore. Hello, Gink. Impales, Malefices, and the Rage. Not there in time because all those stuns just made it not possible for him. Killing spree. Was that actually... Yeah, Nyx Assassin picks up the kill. He's having a fun time being in support, Nyx. Nyx. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. If he does, I find it funny. He doesn't do that on purpose. I mean, he's a professional, right? Professionals don't kill steal. Doubtful. So we do have the bottom lane now slightly in control again by departure, but at the same time, I mean, Nyx is still farming pretty decently. Wow, Nyx and Nyx. Yes, I know. I hope you heard the difference. I'm gonna try to call him Lifestealer. I'm gonna try to call him Chibi.
Dire's middle tower is under
Chibi
attack.
and Nyx. Nyx. I can call him mean, but Nyx is way more funny. You know, Nyx in Dutch is actually the exact same word. Like not this written like this, but if you pronounce Nyx and you say it in Dutch, and say Nyx, that actually means nothing. Some small little bit of random information for you, as that Melt Strike missed from the low ground. That's not something that TA was hoping for. And they're gonna go for the Battle of the Runes, but it will be Lion that will be there first. Oh, Hex. We'll give Yamate time to get there, but does he want to? Melt damage is not gonna hit. Movement was first. I don't know if that was a bit messed up or if he just wanted to scare Lion away. Worked anyways, but the double damage was still in the bags of Yamate. As we have Nyx, level 5, still warding, still happy. We've got still Lion hanging around mid, might be trying to go for something soon as the refraction is off, and there's not that much mana left on the TA either. Also empty bottle, so we might see a courier rotating around soon. Talking about rotating, Magnus is level 6. I was kind of hoping for him to rotate, to go for a kill or something like that, because I like reverse polarities. Or at least I like action. And so far, I feel like in this case we can compare him a bit to a solo offlane Beastmaster. Beastmaster, when he's level 6, he needs to get kills as well. Talking about kills, Brewmaster wants to use his ultimate. By the looks of it, goes for a smoke up together with XY. Yamate and XY coming into the bottom lane. Miracle probably gonna be the target, but there is actually Nyx around here as well. Open wounds there. They want to go though. Is it gonna be a clap? Clap. And a black hole. No split. Wait for him through. Hits on 2. It is Chibi that will go down. Lightning will do the job. Hello, game is stopped. Reverse polarity up on the Brewmaster. Thou shalt not split. Thou shalt die. What is going on with this Nyx assassin? Why is he getting all the kills? Oh, freedom. Trouble for him. Impale still going through. Leshrek's on as well. Lightning. And that is a kill going the way of Zenith. And a kill still going the way. Oh, hey. Enigma gets a kill. It's an assist. Are you sure you meant that mean?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
5 for 0. For 1. No, okay.
Dire structure.
I can't believe he got a double kill there though. But it was good response coming off from first departure. They realized something was coming. Everybody TPs. Black hole was there. I mean, Enigma was already sitting there, and there was still no split in this Brewmaster. He must be so
Radiant's
frustrated.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
Radiant's
it's kind of like having a reverse polarity. Hey guys, I got my ulti up. Let's go for kills. But then you can't, because you get killed off every single time. He died twice now, because he was stuck in a black hole, and then stuns, and then impales, and then he died to me twice. He died to the he died to the support Nyx twice. We have got Miracle, he's got an entangled, he's just fine. He's just gonna get harassed away. In the meantime, Ice hasn't left his lane. He's got 3,700 gold. This game, he looks to be going for a Radiance. As we saw a lot of bears today that actually had Maelstroms and Mjolnirs. XY gonna be leading the creep wave away so that this tower can be taken care of in safety. While Yamate leaves the last hit for Chibi, who needs some extra gold because he already died twice. Of course, Brewmaster died twice as well, but that Lifestealer is pretty needed. Tower being exchanged though, middle tier 1 tower going down. There was a first tower going down on the side of Zenith. With, of course, now 2 towers down on the side of first departure. Oh, means business. Oh my god, I made that pun. I promise I don't do it anymore. Nope. Doesn't want to risk it. Oh, and now they see that he was there. Vendetta running out. Too short a period of time at level 1. Nice try though. Nice try. Blink Dagger almost completed up on the Templar Assassin, and when she has that, we might see some more gank initiations. I mean, this couple here is quite a team. Nyx can find people with his Vendetta, of course, and then TA can blink in and they can go on someone, and I don't think that person will survive, regardless of if it's a Lifestealer or a Brewmaster or anything like that. Unless Brewmaster can get his split off in time, which it will be quite difficult to do because this stun duration is quite long, almost 2.5 seconds, and they might be able, with the burst damage that they have, to burst him down before he can split. But yeah, it's quite a difficult combination. Bear, in the meantime, will have a tough time here on the top lane. We form through. They actually want to kill off this bear. There is a resummon though. 51 HP left, and the bear will just be pulled back. And that's a bear with the relic already. So they need to keep it alive to make sure that there's a double summon the moment they want to try to fight when their Radiance is actually up. In the meantime, first tier 1 tower is going to be taken down, but it's going to be traded for a tier 1 tower, middle. So still then only 1 tier 1 tower left standing in the game if they actually get this. Which they should be getting. There we go. Brewmaster this time taking the gold. Again, not very close to his Blink Dagger. Probably something that he does want to have though. Templar Assassin's Blink Dagger, however, complete. So she will be looking for some action together with that Nyx. Or just, you know, in general, looking for action, because by herself she can already kill off probably Freedom as well as XY. They have to be really careful. They will be the targets for their team. With the Lion hasn't died yet, by the way. He's doing a good job there. He's got some mana boots. To have an assist for that 1 kill that they have so far, with of course Freedom being the one to set that kill up. In the meantime, Bear Impale's going through. Leshrek's stun is not going to hit anything, and that is going to be Lone Root going down. Ice being the one. Nyx Assassin, first time that he dies. And that's his Dominator streak being taken care of. There is a black hole in this guy. He's going to try to TP out. Will not be able to do so because there's the hacks. There's the little finger of death. Melt Strike going through though, and that's the quick pick up from the TL I was talking about on the line. Leshrek's stun is going to miss. They realize there's nothing they can do to stop him from TPing. And that's going to be him being safely away. Lone Druid and Lion going down for the price of an Enigma and a Nyx Assassin, and that is worth it for a first departure. Picking up that Lone Druid is worth it. And there will be disconnects from everybody. What is going on? Oh, they're all lagging. So Zenith has to reconnect back in. Of course, most of these people are playing on a LAN cafe. So that is why they are disconnecting together, I guess. Let's see if we missed some of the items so far. Yeah, I've got Enigma picking up an Ogre Club, so we'll be going for that BKB as he wants to not be interrupted while he's casting black holes. Though so far he's been doing okay, to be fair. Like, he has to just make sure that he catches the Brewmaster in it, and then he's just fine. Well, maybe the Lion. And of course Leshrac kind of interrupted as well, but it's not really, yeah. You know, they have been fine. They have indeed been fine. We have got the experience graph going the way of first departure, with of course being 5 kills in their favor right now. Though I have to say, I mean, 5 kills difference, and then only 1500 experience difference is quite the difference. As in, it should be more. Those 5 kills should be more experience, and this just means that the carries from Zenith, they have just been continuously farming, meaning Ice hasn't left his top lane. So just now was the first time and the only time that he died, the only time that he gets interrupted with the experience. Let's see, experience per minute is the Lone Druid very high up on there. With Nyx, why is Nyx so low? He got 5 kills. Oh, poor guy. But they're fairly even, and they shouldn't be even with those kills. So that is a big difference there, and that's of course that Lone Druid, like I said, being the one to make a difference there. As Templar Assassin has been in 6 kills so far. Lone Druid in 0, and they're still even on experience per minute. In the meantime, gold per minute is this right now, so it's dire all the way. As we have the gold graph also in favor of Zenith, even though the difference again is 1k gold, you have to keep in mind that there's 5 kills difference and the towers are even. 5 kills difference in Zenith's disadvantage. And once again, reminding you that this is game number 1 of the finals for GosuCup Asia. Number 4, by the way. And we're gonna see best out of 3 between these two teams. With the number 1 getting $500 as first prize money. Second team gets 300. And of course you want to be putting this this number 1 place to your name, because it's one of those achievements that you can list. What have you achieved in your career of Dota 2? Well, let me tell you. We won GosuCup. Number 1, number 3, number 4. I don't know. That's not true. But it's nice. My TP got problem. I think it's PC. Because he doesn't even have a TP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Regeneration.
Anyways, let me just do something. Wait. Boom. Okay, so reverse polarity up on the Magnus. Does he want to fight? Yes, I think so, but they have to just be careful just to make sure that they cannot fight. They should not fight when everybody of Zenith is there. They kind of have to pick up those carries. But as I said during the draft, they have to shut down only. They can shut down only one. You can't kill both at the same time. No, it's basically, as I said during the draft, you can shut down one and let the other one farm, but you have to choose because they both need more than 2 heroes to take down. Especially if they're farming around their own towers, meaning that there could be a lot of people TPing into their help. And trying to turn the fight around. Having said that, if you look at teamfight potential, the first departure is gonna be taking advantage there. With the black hole, with the reverse polarity. Impale, not to be underestimated apparently. And a weave form over the top. And it's gonna be first departure that should win teamfights if they actually occur that way. Then again, we still have to see the Yamate split, because he hasn't been able to get it off just yet. And in the meantime, bottom tier 1 tower. Last one still standing on the game, looking to be taken down. There is a fortification, and there is gonna be it's gonna be used also. But are they gonna be able to defend this, or at least to deny it? I don't think so. It's too risky. And especially with Magnus having a blink dagger fairly soon, because he only needs 25 gold there. There he gets it. The tower money. Blink dagger. Up on blink dagger. So we have 2 blinks. In the meantime, top lane, we form away from the Morphling. Gets an impale. Still can TP out though. And again, no split. He has got the blink dagger now. So blink dagger, Morse. 3 blink daggers. Wow, English hard. I know. Morphling in the meantime, I mean, he's farming decently also. I mean, we should not underestimate a Morphling. Yes, he got nerfed heavily. Yes, he hasn't been played that often, that much, as we have got Nyx finding himself a target. Trap goes off, and he wants to go for that lion. Of course, that's being popped, but the Hex is first! Is there gonna be more? There's the miss, and there's an Impale still. The Spike Carapace up on XY, but that's gonna be Nyx Assassin's Vendetta gone. Nice dust by XY. Nice anticipation, knowing that what would come. And they saved their own hides there. Because they would have died. Probably both of them. And they couldn't also go for a team fight, because even if he would have split, there's too many heroes to defend that, and there was even a ward there by the Dire to make sure that they saw everybody who was going to chase, and they're actually going to try to go for the TA here. Let's see if they can do it. Blink away is first though. As Freedom is pushing back the middle lane. I mean, kill-wise, this game kind of lacks a couple of kills. We have seen way more active kills so far. As we got TA going for Desolator by the looks of it, or is that now complete? Or is it just now? It's just one Linthor Hammer. Otherwise, she would be farming very, very fast. I mean, she's not doing bad, but she's not the greatest in the game at this moment, because the greatest would be the Lone Druid, who has indeed got that Radiance, as we already saw. He even put up the Radiance on his own bear before picking up an Illusion Rune, so that his illusions would have a Radiance aura, which is very nice to do. And very annoying to do for your opponents, of course. And once again, and this is the last time I will remind you, this game that is, because I will remind you next game as well. There are a lot of English casters for this match, so if you don't want to be here, you don't have to. You can go to different English casters, which are also all to be found on Twitch TV. And if you wonder where it is GosuGamers.net/Dota2, and on the front page you see a list with all the streams, so you can check it out there as well. I'm wondering what Ice is gonna be getting next. Maybe a Vladimir's, as he picked up a Bacillus. Brewmaster picking up a Gem of True Sight. He's gonna be using his courier as a scout. And we'll know that now where the wards are, but there's nobody there to take down the ward. The Shrek, does he really want to risk going there without knowing where the Templar Assassin actually is? Because one blink in and he's dead. And no Desolator is actually gonna be built by this Templar Assassin. It's gonna be a BKB. Again, a rhyme. Unintentional. Roshan gonna be taken down here. Open wounds. Gonna be able to go off because Lightning, of course, popped his built-in Lincoln Sphere. Are they gonna be able to see this? Do they know this is happening? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. There's gonna be a Brewmaster coming in now. Blinking collapse, but the blink was first. Roshan will be taken down, and Chibi will be able to pick up the Aegis. Oh, actually, no. Ice picks up the Aegis. Save the bear. Save the game. As in the meantime, of course, Goldgraph down to back to 0. The way it started, with 5 kills difference. Again, I say it, it shouldn't be this difference. It should be more in favor of departure. But that's just because of the farming heroes from Zenith. Experience graph 1k in favor of first departure. Bit more logical considering their amount of kills. But again, their Lone Druid, the Lone Druid of Zenith, as well as Chibi on his Lifestealer, they're getting farm. And of course Morphling is getting farm. If you compare the two lineups though, I mean, team fight, yes. The first departure, gonna get that. However, carry potential wise, I mean, Morphling is great as a carry, don't get me wrong. Templar Assassin can definitely have some semi-carry potential, especially if she's gonna go for BKB, Manta Style, etc. We might see that coming off her because I do think they need it because they're up against a Lifestealer, a Lone Druid, and a Brewmaster. All very annoying carry slash semi-carry. You can call Brewmaster semi-carry to deal with. And Lifestealer is going to jump himself into the Brewmaster, so they really want to fight. They really want to use this split because they haven't used it the entire time, and now split level 2. Split level 2 is to be used. I don't think we've seen a split number 1 at all. And they know what's going on. They blink away. They go hiding. If they come too far, there will be a BKB, or there will be a black hole. No BKB just yet. Mechanism though. Reverse polarity with a blink in. And there will be a lot of AoE damage coming off from first departure. And even if they only use it on the Brewmaster right now, that's worth it. If Lifestealer jumps out while Brewmaster is in the black hole, Lifestealer will be in the black hole.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And we will be seeing the tower going down, so that's the tier 2 tower, first of the game, dropping. As they're gonna just rotate on, like, okay, you know what? You're not gonna fight us? We'll take your towers, it's fine.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're still not fighting though. Maybe now. He's looking for it. Looking for that perfect opening, but look at the positioning from Zenith.
Structures are fortified.
Supports are standing back because they don't want to be in that black hole. They don't want to be in that reverse polarity. And they're just waiting and seeing. Tower's still alive for now. And they now back off. Coming in too far, Lifestealer jumps himself out of the Brewmaster again. And they're gonna be pushing the bottom lane back. So that was a bit of a stalemate situation where both teams wanting to fight, but both teams waiting for the other team to make the first move. Because whichever team makes the first move is probably the team that might not take the game. Might not take the fight. If you, of course it's best out of 3, it's the finals. Anyway, if it's, well, English. I don't know what I was saying anymore. Well, I'm being smooshed with all the games that I casted today. But it's gonna be a team, when the team fight comes, it's gonna either be a very, very, very anticlimactic team fight. And I mean, it's basically gonna be is first departure gonna be finding that perfect opening for that perfect fight. They have got a perfect fight in them. With the reverse polarity, with the black hole, with the reform over the top, everything. Impale, you know. Smoke up. They need that perfect fight. Are they not gonna smoke up, or are they just gonna run here? It looks like they are. And they're missing one target. Oh, BKB Morphling reforms away, but here's gonna come support. It's gonna be Nyx Assassin first. Is it gonna be in time though? From the side, here comes the rest. Templar Assassin already being here as well. And visibility still there. Collapse and split. And there he goes. The Spike Carapace is still there, but Mean cannot do anything, and that is gonna be one hero down. Can they find the rest? Templar Assassin's BKB activated as well. Morphling TPs himself out, and Nigma still has a black hole. But with his carry being TP'd out, is it still worth it to do? Shrek still dies. There's a black hole, and that is gonna be Chibi in a lot of trouble, as well as Lightning. Chibi dies. Lion's still alive for now, as the Brewmaster's back to his normal self as well. Enigma will still drop, but that's not gonna be meaning anything anymore, as the Shockwave on the long range picks up the Lion. It was actually TA that got the last hit still. Now Brewmaster on the way out. The only one left alive then, if he does go down, would be Ice Ice Ice. Scooter misses, but it doesn't matter. And there goes Magnus picking up the kill. And the Gem of Truth dropping on the floor. And they don't see it? Nope. Lonely. In the meantime, top lane. This is what they wanted. Tier? The fuck? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that in kills. Double kill for Ice Ice Ice. He also picked up the Nyx that came back to life, of course, after dying first on the bottom lane. And he managed to get the kill on the Templar Assassin as well. And while that fight was going on, he was able to push down the racks. So while the fight might be in favor of first departure, even though, I mean, there still wasn't the combination that we were hoping for, right? The reverse polarity was still used, the black hole was used elsewhere. It was nice control and they managed to get the fight anyway, but they lost some heroes anyway. And they lost their barracks. A Zenith, able to split push. Something that they of course can do, the same thing that we've seen from Phantom Lands with the entire day. The Broodmother effect. Fight elsewhere, having one hero push down your racks. As Brewmaster got his Gem of True Sight back. He's probably happy about that. You would say, yeah, can't be having a smile on his face for that. And that's gonna be pushing coming in from the bottom lane. Let's see if they can do it again. This time it looks like we're gonna have Ice in that fight.